Welcome to the Rink Report presented by Ohio Credit Union. I'm Dylan Tyre here with you on Rick Nash Jersey Retirement Night presented by Ohio Health and Nationwide. Make sure to visit cbj61.com to share all your memories from the evening, shop the collection, and much more. What a terrific ceremony, and congratulations again to Rick, the first Blue Jacket to ever have their number lifted to the rafters here at Nationwide Arena. And right now it's time to continue the celebration. Bob McElligott is set to speak with the first ever radio voice of the Columbus Blue Jackets, George Matthews.
Would you agree with me that it was just written in the stars that Rick Nash was going to wind up back in Central Ohio and be a part of this Columbus community?
Well, you know what? He plays with, when he leaves Columbus, he plays with two original six franchises. It doesn't get much better than, in any sport to play with some of the original long history teams. And you've got Boston and New York. And he could have fit into both those marketplaces and retired in Boston, which is a great sports city. He could have retired in and around New York on the East Coast if he wanted to, or he could have went back to Southern Ontario. But, as I said this in all my time frame period in Columbus, I thought the Central Ohio area, I thought Columbus was a terrific marketplace. It's a great place to live. I don't see many players, if they are given the option of wanting to leave, some come back and retire there. And he knows what Columbus is all about. It's a growing, thriving city in the Midwest now. And he wanted to make, I think, Columbus home. Now, it's not far from his home in Southern Ontario either. There's a nice connect there as well. But, he obviously, like many players and management people and broadcasters, all think Columbus is a great city to live in. And he's made Columbus a home. And he's better for that. And Columbus is better for that as well.
All right, George, before I let you go, you mentioned here just a moment ago about still calling major junior hockey on Prince Edward Island there. And some people might not be fully aware of what you're doing. Maybe they thought you just kicked up your feet, you got out of the game. You just can't do that, can you? That's not in your blood.
No, that's right. I came back at 60 years of age here. And when I came back, the franchise was getting a rebranding. Gives me a chance to sleep in my own bed. I still enjoy the game. I still follow the Jackets. And to broadcast major junior hockey. It's a different game at the major junior level. And as I moved up into the NHL level, and as you probably found out as well, Bob, it's a much easier game to call at the NHL level because the passes that are supposed to be on the stick are on the stick. I can hear at major junior, I can give giveaways, turnovers, errants, doesn't hit the connected receiver, incomplete, and they haven't gone from blue line to blue line. So anyway, it's a different game to call, but I enjoy doing the local brand. The people appreciate it. And, I'm enjoying that as well. I still miss working with you and being around the NHL scene and whatever like that, but it's a payoff one way or the other. And I'm enjoying doing what I'm doing. How long I'll do it, I don't know. But as long as I think I've got the vocal cords and I've got some health, I enjoy the energy of the game and the excitement that it brings. And no matter whatever level you're at, if the game is competitive, it's fun to watch.
I agree with you on that. And I've seen competitive games. I've seen some uncompetitive games at the NHL level, as have you.
Yes.
Those are the top. Those are the days I miss you the most. You know that? They really are.
It's just, you know what? And that's part of this. That's part of what you and I do. And it's trying to bring the entertainment value to the broadcast night in and night out. Some nights it's tougher. We have to work a little harder at it, but it's never not fun. And when you leave the broadcast booth that night and you look at what you've accomplished as the voice now with the Blue Jackets, you don't call a win every night, but it's still nice to be where you're at, win or lose or even tie. Well, I guess there's no ties anymore. There's the overtime wins or losses.
No, absolutely right. Well, tell you what, George, I miss you very much. Thanks for taking the time to talk about Rick Nash on a very special night here. I hope to see you back here at Nationwide Arena soon. And the next time you come, that number 61 will be hanging from the rafters.
100%. Really, really happy to see it happen, Bob. Thanks for everything.
Thanks again to Bob and George. And as a long-tenured Blue Jacket and now the team's captain, Boone Jenner says he's happy to see Rick Nash's number 61 hanging in the rafters.
It's pretty special, just for me, being in Columbus for 9 years. I missed him, like you said. I didn't play with him, but, recognizing how big of a presence he was in Columbus for this organization, for the team, for so many years. And he kind of put it on the map, Columbus on the map. And whenever I remember getting drafted here, and it was, when you think of Columbus, it was Rick Nash. And he played for London back home. That's pretty close to home for me too. So kind of followed him through there from the Knights to here in his career. And like I said, I missed him, but definitely a special honor for him, and one that he deserves, and it'll be a special night.
Tonight, also special with the Boston Bruins in town because it marks the first return to Nationwide Arena of former Blue Jackets captain Nick Foligno after being traded away by the Blue Jackets at last season's deadline. And Jenner says he's eager to take on his old pal.
Yeah, we haven't seen Nick all year. Obviously, I've been talking to him here and there, and I know it's exciting for him to come back, and I'm sure it'll be emotional for him too. But he's obviously meant a lot to me throughout my career, and getting to sit beside him for the 8 years together, and learn from him when I was coming to the league. It meant a lot, and I could just be a sponge and sit beside him and soak up a lot. So I got to thank him for that. But excited to see him, and it's cool that they're doing it on that night for sure.
That'll do it for the Rink Report presented by Ohio Credit Union. I'm Dylan Tyre saying enjoy the game.